Hi guys, here we go. We got the Bridge Road Brewers single hop IPA Galaxy this time. 6% again. We'll give this one a crack. I hope it was a little better than the last one. I just thought it was a bit not balanced because it was one hop. Most of the good beers I've been drinking lately have got a few different hops and they sort of balance each other out. I hope I can find one of these that is really nice because I'm going to start brewing my own beer soon. I've decided after all these years. I've helped a few mates brew a few over the years. Helped a mate do a dark beer years ago, just before he split up with his missus. And that was a cracker, a dark beer, and it was really nice. Stevie Lumsden, a good mate of mine. I saw him yesterday. So here we go with the IPA Galaxy. Let's give it a crack. Cheers everyone. Looks good. Nice head, creamy, beautiful head. I actually don't mind Galaxy hops. There's a few I sort of like. Anyway. And that's why I said it, because it's pretty good. One hop, but a good one. Don't know why they did the Vic Secret one, but anyway, I think they were playing on words, but this is actually a lot better. Well balanced. I don't know about the malts that they're using with the one hop. You'd probably be better off using a couple of different malts. Now this one's only low on the malts as well. About 4. They're saying 4 or 5. And hops again up high on the 9. Well, it's pretty good, but it's sort of, it is what it is. You can't expect too much out of one hop. Galaxy is not a bad hop, but I've definitely had better IPAs. But this is doing the job. I actually don't mind this. I could drink this. I could do a 6-pack of this. 6%. Be lovely, camping or whatever. Done a lot of camping up Beechworth Way where this is brewed, and we went there to the brewery and had lunch and had a few tastings. Bought a few beers. It was good. Good day out in Beechworth. It's an old town. It's an old gold mining sort of area and a lot of old buildings, a lot of history. It's pretty good. An old jail. We went in the old jail as well. And one of the old, I don't know how old he was when he died, but he was what we call a bush ranger. His name was Power. It's actually my surname by default. Harry Power. He was a famous bushranger. He was held up in Beechworth for a while in the jail there, and I went in the jail. It was pretty fucking horrible. I tell you, I wouldn't want to be living in there. So anyway, and one of my mum's great grandmothers, she died in Beechworth in the hospital from kidney disease from coming out on the boats or the ships. The old sailing ships, they used to come out from England, and it'd take them a long time, and everyone had rations of water, and I don't think they were allowed to drink much water, and a lot of them got kidney disease. Her sister died not long after getting to Melbourne, so the captain might have been an absolute prick. Probably didn't stop and pick up fresh water on the way and just made everyone just live on, whatever they had. Half a cup of water a day, it's just not enough. Your kidneys are going to fail. So, anyway, Beechworth has some sad memories. But, recent times it's not too bad. You know, Harry Power, I don't think he was a relative of ours. My name shouldn't be Power anyway. It was changed. My dad's grandfather died when his father was only a boy, you know, recently born, so the name got changed, so the other kids that were born to a new husband all had the same name. So my name's not Power. But I tell you, Power's known as an Irish name, and I tell you, I got a bit of stick at high school because of the Irish name, and you do notice there's a bit of racism towards Irish in Australia, and a lot of the jokes, a lot of Irish jokes here, and a lot of Irish people were sent here for getting in a group of more than 5, and the British, they would grab them, or the English, they would grab them and lock them up, and then chuck them on a boat and send them to Australia. That was pretty sick, you know. Now, not that I've got Irish blood, but I feel fucking sorry for the Irish, you know, what the English done. They're back at pricks back in the day. I think they sent 5 million to the Caribbean to work as slaves during a 10-year period. Can you believe that? And then they were mixing them with Negroes to make free slaves. You know, they didn't have to bring them in or buy them. And the Irish slaves were free. They didn't have to buy the black. Yeah, you had to buy the Negroes, so they didn't buy any. They just brought the free ones to the Caribbean, and then they brought the free ones to Australia. So Australia's been built on the back of Irish people's backs. It's pretty fucking horrible. Anyway, there's your racism in whites against whites, you know, and religious persecution because they were Catholic and the others were Protestant. But that was just a bullshit. It's all about money. You think about it, they just wanted to have Ireland for themselves. They ended up with Northern Ireland, and it's separate from Southern Ireland, but, you know, it's fucking Ireland, you know what I mean? And I know some Northern Irish Protestants, and I hate the Catholics. I know the Northern Irish Catholics, like from Derry, or Londonderry, and I hate the Protestants, and I just think that's sick. But if you look at the history, you know why. Anyway, cheers everyone. Get on a pretty touchy subject. Now what we're looking at here, I want to show you the photos. We've got Thailand here. It doesn't say Thailand. Well, it probably does. I'm not reading it. But this is the floating market in Bangkok. And it used to be really authentic, and it's a lot of bullshit now for the tourists. And this is the betel nut leaves, which are really common in Thailand, and you wrap up things in them and eat them. They're really yummy. But anyway, it is what it is. I'll leave you with that. That's the Galaxy single malt, single hop, not malt. I still haven't looked how many hops they put in there or how many malts they put in there. There's only one hop, of course. I think I've had enough. I'm getting the words mixed up. Alright, I'll leave you with that. Cheers, fellas.